Stick to your dreams, stay focused, stay patient, be consistent what you're doing, and be persistent.
Yeah, some straight saying shit. It's that hustle. It's how we maneuver. Yeah. Third eye. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? My name is DJ Antida and Mixx Bosses is back. Today I'm here in Hanover City with another edition of Celeb Talk, your everyday indie artist music and film forum. And I have Big Hookz with me here. What's up, man?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm fine too. Today is like Eastern and we have nice weather outside, so everything is cool. So tell me something about your Straight Team Entertainment, right? That was the name, right?
Yeah, Straight Team is it's my company. I'm the founder of Straight Team. It's a independent label, independent music label. So I got 4 artists. I started here in Germany actually. Yeah, I used to live in Hamburg. That's where I grew up. You know, I was chilling with my boy Del Rico. He's here today. You know, back then in Hamburg, we were just chilling. You know, doing music. We had a group too. You know, we called it Juice 5-3. And you know, there was no dynamic in the group. You know what I mean? So just Dope and I was like meant to, you know, to work together. So we kind of stepped the group. You know, the group went apart. So Dope and I we came down to Hanover. We started working again together. He brought an idea. You know, like, yeah, man, we gotta do our own movement and stuff like that. You know. Then I decided to form the Straight Team. Then he decided to go do like events. So he was doing like event management and stuff. You know. So that's how I always started. With my music background, you know, I always been an MC in the club, you know, doing event as well, you know what I mean? So I kind of like to push talent, young talent. And that's why I found this group, AM18, with 4 of them, really good talented artists. But we're working together. I worked with them like a year or so. We did like a mixtape, and we're going on tour, but they lacked the group dynamic. So they had a lot of misunderstanding was going on in the group when we go on shows and stuff like that. So I had to break down the group. So I took one person in the group who was more talented, and was K4. You know, K4 was the first artist I worked, like my first artist on Straight Team, like on his single project. Like I did like 2 albums and 1 mixtape. They say you always have to start from somewhere. Yeah, you always have to start from somewhere and grow. And grow bigger and stuff like that. So when you start a new business, you're open to make mistakes for you to learn more. You know what I mean? So that's how it goes. Let me
yeah, man, that sounds like you had a lot of big dreams and want to make the dreams come true, right?
Some artists just think making music, that's all. There's a whole lot of work behind that. There's a whole lot of work. You have to there's a lot of parameters that plays, to bring artist development going on in the whole process. The whole process take a long time. So that's why I put it on pause. So when I went to the US, I kind of studied the game really closely again, and I figured out, I have to make some other moves. You know what I mean? So I was in the process talking with major labels about getting some collaboration, like partnership. Yeah. So
it's become serious a little bit for y'all.
Yeah, for me, it's a whole business. But some artists don't see that because the thing, just making music, go in the studio, drop a verse, that's all. No. First of all, on artists, you got to know where you're trying to head it to. But you got to know your audience. That's very important. Right now, I got 4 artists I'm working with in the US: Exegy Skinny, Lil Tizo, and Man, and one of my female artists, which is a pop star artist. Her name is Maxine. She also hosts some Celeb Talk too. So she does pop, and she's really big in that platform too. It has a good fan base. You know what I mean? It's growing really big. So
So you guys did a lot of incredible jumps and movements, like big movements, and I saw the video and the track about one of the legends of hip hop, Star P. And so how did that work? I mean, how was the video shoot? How did you get along with him, and how did you meet him? I mean,
Yeah. Yo, my homeboy from New York, called Tito Grams. He's from DPTV Films. He's the one who hooked me up with Styles. You know, growing up, you know, chilling, doing stuff, doing music, back then MC, Styles, you know, Deluxe. There's always been like the group, you know, always like want to do featuring with, you know. So when he told me he got some connect, because I was looking at that time I did the album, My Business, last year, no, 2013. I was looking for a major collaboration. So he told me he could hook me up with Styles. I said, yeah, man, let's go. Let's do it. You know what I mean? So he put in the making, you know what I mean? So I make the move, you know what I mean? You know, did the song. I already had the song finished. You know, that's a whole club banger. It's called Keep Talking. It's like Keep Talking. That's the title of the song. So I did my part, you know, send the hook line to him with the part that Styles gonna rap on. He dropped 12 bars on it, and that was all history, you know what I mean? So we went to New York, shot the video at Styles Juice for Life. You could juice up really good there. We shot the video in front of that spot, and we shot another part like in the strip joints, you know, yeah, like in the club. So it was hard though. You know, meeting Styles was like, oh, I was like, I'm honored to do this, man. You know, this is a legend right here. And he was so nice to me, you know what I mean? It was like, yo, I told him, man, I'm originally from Germany. It was like, you know, we started vibing, you know, he telling me he been in Europe, in Frankfurt and stuff like that. So we plan to do more stuff, and you know, we're looking forward to that though.
oh, so that was a big move for you, huh? So what's next? Is there anything in the future you want to talk about?
Oh, right now we're on like a road tour. So I came to Germany like to do the promotion for the new upcoming mixtape, which is called Third Eye. So it's a whole big movement. It's a whole big movement. It's not a game, man. It's not a game. So Third Eye is like it's gonna be released this month, like end of April. So we're doing like on road tours, like we were in New York, and a couple of days I performed to the club trying to promote the mixtape. Yeah, so it's a masterpiece. It's really.
How did you come like the name? Why Third Eye? I mean, I have a lot of ideas in my head about Third Eye, and
that's a great question. You know, Third Eye is like it's the potential to see what's gonna be. That's what Third Eye means. So I'm that type of person. I'm very inspirational. I like when I want to do anything, I like to visualize it. I like to sit back, like, you know, meditate about things.
okay, so tell me, who is Big Hookz? Who is it?
Yo, Big Hookz, you know, he's a kind of guy, man. You know, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business dude. You know, I'm a business guy. I'm a founder of Straight Team Entertainment. Yeah. I actually grew up in Germany, came to Germany at the age of 16. I went to college in Germany, and I was living in Hamburg. Ich spreche auch ein bisschen Deutsch. Ich kann auch ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Ja. Also, ich war an der Uni in Hamburg. Da habe ich studiert. Yeah, so that's all about Big Hookz. Then, you know, from the group, we were doing music. Music has always been a part of Big Hookz' life. I've always been passionate to music.
And you mentioned in a couple sentences, you mentioned your buddy Dub Rico. Who's Dub Rico?
Oh man, that's my homeboy, man. Like I said, the whole movement, Straight Team thing. We were chilling at the spot. You know, we had a group in Hamburg called Juice 53 with 4 guys. Actually, Dub, his older brother, made me to start rapping. I always liked music, but I wasn't, you know, like into the rap thing. I'm more of a business guy, you know what I mean? So it was like, you know, we went to the studio, we were young, going to college at the time. He was like, yo, man, because he was doing that. He was in the club doing a lot of MCing and stuff like that. It was like, man, you could try it, you know what I mean? So he kind of motivated me. Then Dub came into the picture. Then I started working with Dub more closely because we have more something we could connect more on the business side of it. Dub is like he's a very creative guy, you know what I mean? he innovates a lot of stuff. So, but you know, everybody has his strength and a weakness. So some people innovate, bring stuff, then some people put in the making. So he's that type of dude who would bring stuff up, like create stuff. He would just let me, yo, Hookz, man, you know, what do you think about this idea? So I was like, you know, man, it's done. Just give me, man, I'll put in work. So that's how me and Dub connected, you know what I mean?
Tell me what's next in the master plan, and tell me what Straight Team Entertainment and Hookz doing right now. What you working on?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. Like I told you, man, we got a mixtape. It's about to drop, Third Eye, and we got some good collaboration on that mixtape. Like, it's a masterpiece, man. It's gonna be on live mixtape, I swear. My mixtape, yeah, it's gonna be on a lot of sites, you know.
Is there a release date already?
Yeah, April 30.
April 30. Okay, we can put it on the video. We put the link on the video. You can hook it up or check it out, whatever.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Yeah, and then, you know, Straight Team, the artist is the guy, like, single project that was released, like I said, XG Skinny has a single called Boomerang. Actually, it's banging in the club right now. It's really nice. It's like more like a twerking song. You could jiggle with that a lot in the strip club. Strippers are going wild with that in the state. So we have Lil Tizo has a single too that was released like when I did my business, my album called My Business, 2013. So then I have a new artist right now on board. His name is Man. He's on fire too, so he has a new single we're working on. The female artist Maxine, she been doing that too for a long time. She has her pop stuff going on. He has a single with Beanie Man. You know Beanie Man, Red. That's a hit too. So we're working on that now. It's gonna be a banger. That shit is killing, man. I tried it once. I went to the club. You know, Beanie Man was in DC, and it's off the chain. So she has a lot of stuff going on. She has a whole album she's trying to work on, and that's the one single that she did with Beanie Man, and I think that's gonna be a hit song.
Yeah, man, we can't wait to see some new shit right now because it's all, you know, the same right now, and it's great if you have some new artists and some, you know, really creative artists, and it sounds like you have a big plan right now, you know. And okay, I can't wait. So you've been in Germany and the States back and forth. So tell me something about the difference between the German hip hop and in America.
I think well, for that, you know, I like both hip hop. I like German hip hop. I like some good cats. You know, they're really spitting good bars in German. You know what I mean? Because that's where I grew up. You know, like Cool Savage. Then even more Mitchell. That's my homeboy. He's on the mixtape too. Yeah, he's on fire. I think he's one of the best soul singer right now in Germany. Before Xavier Naidoo, so right? Yeah, Mo is really, man, he's on fire, man. That's why I always work with him. I really like working with him. He's my homeboy, man. He's like my brother. He's been to the States many times to visit me too. So I really like what he's doing. I think he's working on an album right now. So there are other cats too I like let me see. I listen to Cool Savage School, you know, and they're doing their thing really big. I bet in the US, you know, it's kind of, I would say the culture is the same. They follow the same culture, but in US, the work ethic is different. The way producers work out here in Germany, you know, like I work with a couple of producers, engineers here in Germany. They're good, but I don't know. Their work ethic is different than engineers in the US, because in the US everybody's trying to go really big. They're trying to, you know, get more money from what they're doing. Like working with other producers here in Germany. They're like, you know, we're gonna do like 2 hours. They're like, yo, man, we're tired, man. Can we make a break and stuff like that? Now you're paying for studio time. Yeah, get your ass and put some work. You know what I mean? So I think that's just different. The culture is the same. It's just that it's 2 different language. You know, in America, it's like they're more serious about that. You got people living from hip hop.
So how do you find that level of control and the challenges in the music business?
Oh, that's a tough one, man. The music business is a very tough business, man, to go about. First of all, it's a lot of stuff in consideration. Like, you gotta be focused, man, and it takes a lot of time to even get your music out there and to do the right song. So, like with my artists, I can talk from my perspective or experience that I made. I would say one of the biggest challenges in the industry is like getting the whole concept of my artists and sit down with them, trying to figure out what they're trying to talk or what they're trying to say and the target audience we're trying to achieve, you know what I mean? So that takes a little while to sit down and trying to figure from them because, you know, for me, I could talk for myself like an artist. With Big Hookz name is a brand name for straight team. So when I want to do music, I kind of sit down. Like I told you, I'm inspirational. Visualize things and see where I'm headed to. So to do that with somebody else, it requires more energy. And with my artists, it's challenging. Sometimes you have to sit there and trying to ask them tricky questions, or what you trying to say, or when we're in the studio. So it's different, you know, challenges. You know, the challenge is different, like with individuals. So I deal with 4 artists, so I deal with that challenge to put everything on timelines. You know, manage the whole project from start to the end of the single. So it's challenging to oversee all the stuff, you know what I mean? So then alongside I have my other business going on too, so I gotta leave. So I find a balance, you know.
Yeah, man, we talked about your dreams and your controls of taking the steps and all that, and your goals you wanna have or you have, exact. But, you know, man, tell me something about your life, or tell us something about what's happening in your life, what happened in your life. I mean, you know, we wanna know something about you too, you know, you as a person.
Okay, yeah, man. Most of the time, I kind of find balance in my life by doing a lot of, you know, I do a lot of sport. I go to the gym, fitness, you know, trying to get that balance because I walk a lot. In the whole week, I'm traveling, and, you know, weekends I'm doing music. In the week, I'm doing music too. Then in the week, I have my other hustle, like my other business I'm controlling. So what I do, like day to day, when I have the little time, I try to do, you know, go to the gym, or I spend time with my kids, you know. So that's how I find the balance, like doing gym. When I'm stressed out a little bit, I do music, I listen to music. So in the studio, I do full-time music, you know. But, you know, my life, you know, I'm trying to find a balance, you know. That's the way I go about it. Then, you know, like in Miami, you know, I went to Miami, I was there on a business trip. I experienced something in my life. I was like, wow, I've never seen that, you know. I was checking in the hotel. It was like on the Monday night. I check in the hotel. I was sitting trying to write something for a meeting that I have the next day. So something kept telling me, you know, go out and go eat. So I was like, then I want to look at the time. It was too late. I didn't go out that night. So I just had a new Challenger as a car, and with 4 new rims. So I step out in the morning, about to go for the business, for the meeting that I have the next morning. After I took a breakfast, I want to go. I said, wow, I saw my 4 rims were gone. Yeah, so it was gone. That was like in Miami-Dade County. Yeah, I've never seen that. I thought my life was in a movie. No, to be honest with you, I have a song on that. I put that in one of my lyrics. Right. Yeah, I have a song called Recreation. The video, I did the video in Germany. We just wrapped it up like 2 days ago. I have that in my lyrics. I'm saying, you know what? I told my life was like in the movie scene. You know, step out of the hotel. These Haitians and the Cubans got me fucked. My 4 rims were gone, like in the money. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that was a shocking experience I had in my life. You know what I mean?
How you doing, man?
I'm fine. How you doing? So you dub Rico, right?
Yeah, Rico Dub. You can call me Dub. You can call me Rico. You can call me Dub Tanner. It's a whole lot of names, though.
Oh damn. Okay. so yeah, you know, he mentioned you a lot in your you know, in the interview. So tell me something like about what your next plans or your next projects are, real quick. So we have a little bit.
Like on the straight team? You mean on the straight team? Oh man, it's a whole lot of shit coming up, man. My man got a mixtape coming out right now, Third Eye Movement. Shit doing real big right now. He in Europe right now for a promo tour. You know what I'm saying? We putting a whole lot of shit down. Yeah, Lil Tizzle, Skinny, L Maxine. You know what I'm saying? It's been the same family since day one. You know what I'm saying? They've been around. Yeah, it's a good look, man. It's a good look having Hookz around. Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, he got you know, the events locked down, man, in Europe.
Exactly. You already know, man. Rico Dub, man. Groove House CNT. You know what I'm saying? Check that shit out. Google that shit out. YouTube that shit out. Matter of fact, check the kid, George Black Sound on Facebook, Instagram, all that. Yeah, we here.
You can check on this link. Straight Team, which is STR Team. ENT, which is Straight Team ENT, StraightTeamEntertainment.com. Now you could get us on YouTube. You can find us on World Star Hip Hop. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. Everywhere. You're never there. That's what's up. So you could check us on Facebook, which is Straight Team TV. You can find us there. We have a fan page. Then you can find my artists. They have their specific fan page as well. All of them. So, but the main website is StraightTeamEnt.com.
So check that out. But you know, before we finished, I want to have like just a little bit from you. Like, give me a line of your raps or something. I mean, you talk about your music and how you love it. I really want to hear, just like a little bit.
I got a vision. I'm on a mission. I see no opponent, ain't no competition. In my outer work, in my composition, God got me in position to utilize my craft, my skill and occupation, redefine the art. Focus over time like a time and a half. All these cocksuckers still hitting like they talking trash.
Reminiscing on them days when we was broke. No more sleeping on the floor. I told my mama say no more. Had to do it on my own, I had to do it. Oh man, check out my mixtape coming up soon, man. You can have all of that, man. You can have all of that. Got a mixtape coming up, man. Check it out.
Ain't nothing like a dream to focus right to create the future. Nature provide plenty of options, we don't making failure. See the good, the bad, the ugly, world is full of traders. This life is full of ups and downs. You gotta go through ups and downs. You know what I mean? It's hard, man, Yo, y'all look out for the third mixtape. It's going down, man. It's hot, it's a masterpiece. Like I told y'all gonna get it on thatpeep.com, live mixtape. What again? My mixtape, right?
Oh yeah, live mixtape, thatpeep.com, World Star Hip Hop, all that shit, man.
Yeah, we got videos on World Star Hip Hop.
Yeah, Vivo. Check out Straight Team videos on Vivo, Straight Team videos on World Star Hip Hop. Check out Straight Team videos on motherfucking YouTube, Instagram. We got it, man.
Yeah, and y'all look out for the movement, Celeb Talk too.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, hey, this was like, I knew when I tell everybody to, give me a little song, they can't stop. They can't stop, But okay, that was the Mixx Bosses and the Celeb Talk edition, so I hope y'all like it. Click on the links, we put it all down there on the prescription, as they call it. And I thank you guys for being here, Hanover City today. It was really nice weather, so you be in a good mood. So, and I hope you, come back, or we see each other, or hear each other, and send me everything you got on your videos and music. I can't wait to hear the new shit. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Peace.
I just want to say one thing. All the artists out there, stick to your dreams. Don't give up, man. Stick to your dreams. Stay focused. Stay patient. Be consistent what you're doing, and be persistent. Consistent, persistent, and patient. Be humble too a little bit, because when you're humble, you get fans that, audience. You got to know how to capture this audience. These audience are important. They're like, you like a product. You like an artist, you like a product. So you need to get these people to consume your product. You like a product, so you got to know how to give that service out there for them to consume. And your fans are your customers, so you got to know how to get them. Which I said it again. There's two things. I learned it from a multi-billionaire in life. To get audience, there's people in the state of mind, which is share identity and core identity. We all, a lot of people are in the share identity. So you got to learn to get those core, get those audience in the core identity. It's a tough one. I could elaborate on that really big, but it's going to take a long time. We don't have time now. Thanks, Starboard, Celeb Talk, for this interview. Thank you.
Yeah. Some straight saying shit. It's that hustle. It's how we maneuver. Yeah. Go. for a G, gotta get it how I live. When my paper get short, swear to God I get sick. I just go down on my knees and pray that I hit the lip. Got your pussy niggas sleeping, so you know he get robbed. Got some niggas with them rifles and they wait for a job. My plugs in the streets, and they just one call away. Fed skimming on a nigga, tryna knock off my pay. But I still hold it down like Scarface. Shots fired, that's cold case. Ain't that nigga gon' airdrop it and snitch on you the next day. But I'm trained to go, she roll up smoke and I burn one for my nigga. Got phone bitch, Rose H Stone, you gon' pull up for my nigga. My third eye got great vision, I'm counting all of these fingers. My shoe game on alligator, cause 700 my nigga. I'm sitting crooked, my ride exclusive, I'm shitting on the hater. That 40 making my pants say, I'm waiting on you niggas. What?
Hustle every day, gotta get them on. No pay cuts, need a back fold. Playing with this cash, knocking down your door. Body y'all niggas with a sport. 45 bands in the trash can. Put up in that all black band. All I see is green in my third eye.
It's gotta be a blessing the way I'm killing this shit. And I hear what I'm saying, I know I'm killing this shit. Straight G's and straight team, we gon' make this shit work. Like we crack open that dust and then you feel it with hurt. Guaranteed you a high, man my third eye's blind. Still throw guns and roses, cause we living in crime. That trap shit in my head, be that way till I'm dead. Unless I sign me a deal, my whole team gon' be fed. Until then, we gon' be hustling behind no ghetto buildings, trying to make money so we can feed our children. It's not easy living this life. Some say it's even harder when you're in the limelight. I say give me the fame and let's see what I'ma do. Shit, I'm trying to be wealthy and bad women's all that screw. Pull up to my favorite club in that all black Bruce. Came from nothing, so that's something I do. I be the truth, nigga.
Hustle every day, gotta get them on. No